Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
Now, let's talk injuries, because when you play football, people get hurt. That's just all there is to it. Now, some of these injuries that happened, not a big deal. Some of them, big deal. Mike McGlinchey, right tackle, re-aggravated a knee injury. Now, which is weird to phrase it that way, and let me try to help it make sense. He hurt his quad, right? And so, like, literally tore his quad, had to go in and reattach his quad muscle to his kneecap, right? So that's what flexes the leg. Well, that connection, perhaps not where it should be. And so re-aggravated an issue on that same quad where it connects to the knee, the tissue that connects. So this is a scary one. It doesn't seem to be a long-term issue, but that's going to set him back a week or two. Now, I thought he was coming back early, but that was good news. And, at least you got this week 1 of the preseason instead of week 3 of the preseason. Now he's got a little bit of time to rest, relax, heal, get back to it. But the problem is not so much with McGlinchey, it's behind McGlinchey. One of the things that the 49ers do so well is that they have depth almost everywhere, not at the tackle spots. They do not. Justin School went out there and just laid a giant goose egg. In fact, Justin School had a 53.4 PFF grade, which was 3rd worst, and he just got beat fast several times over. So School sucked. Today at practice this morning, Sunday morning, they moved McKivitz, who's been at left tackle, to a starting team right tackle. Because whenever Trent Williams doesn't practice, he gets starting left team snaps or left tackle snaps. Now he's getting starting right tackle snaps. School, I don't know. I don't think, this is a whole nother conversation. Cut down days start Tuesday. I hate it. 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 And so I don't like that. And, I like this. I like Jimmy Ward making the top 100, number 96. I love it. Getting some respect. He deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it. School was atrocious. Yeah, I'm with you, Mosquito. But Jalen Moore, yeah, he's a tweener. They want him at guard, but they don't have good tackles. No matter how many tackles they draft, right? They just struggle. They want to kick everybody inside. And, School's the last, pure tackle they drafted. Moore's a tweener. McKivitz is a tweener. And it seems like, the pecking order right now is McKivitz, Jalen Moore, and then, you jump down. And, the player they brought in last week, he actually played pretty good. So that's another one that you can keep an eye out. But School, he's got to change something, or I don't think he's going to be involved in these first 5 rounds of cuts. I expect to see a wide receiver let go. I expect to see some, back end. I don't think any running backs are going to get cut for sure. But, yeah, some back end linemen, back end D linemen, some undrafted guys, I could see them kind of being let go, maybe even a linebacker. So, I don't know, man. It's rough. So anyway, Tuesday, we're missing 5 players. They're going to get released. And then the following Tuesday, 5 more. And then August 30th, 27 players let go. Mosquito Killer, can you see a scenario where we trade or acquire a tackle? It depends on that McGlinchey injury. But so many times once they get into this place, Shanahan always says, we think the answer's in the building. We like what we have here. We have some young players that could step up, blah, 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 blah. I wish this would take me to my next one. I wish Daniel Brunskill was over there. But he's hurt now too. Daniel Brunskill out for a few weeks, quote, a few weeks, end quote, with his hamstring. That's awful. He was fighting for that starting center spot. That fight's done. D-U-N, over. D-U-N. You heard me. I know I spelled it wrong. That's just how it sounds in my head. I'm from Texas. All right. But Daniel Brunskill being out, that means Jake Brindle, he locked it up. He's starting week 1, period. 1, he outplayed him. 2, it's over. It's just what it is. Brunskill got out there 1 play, hurt his hamstring, which is a bad look. And it's not good that he's doing that. Now, the good news is if Daniel Brunskill is your 6, that's pretty damn good, because that means your interior 3 playing really, really well. So Jake Brindle now is your center with the 1s basically locked down. That's going to put Keaton Sutherland, your number 2, and then you got Donovan West, the undrafted free agent out of Arizona State, going to be your number 3. Yeah. Brunskill can't come back fast enough. You got to build that depth. You got to build that depth.